What is going on, vinyl lovers? Finally, I'm doing our first live Virgin Vinyl Sunday. Pretty excited about this, and well, I say finally, but it's an idea that really came about a few weeks ago, and really just wanted to get it out there and implement it as soon as we could. So, with that being said, here it is. So while I'm waiting to get started, because I want to be able to see your chat and all that, I'm curious what new albums, if any, have you picked up today? So I don't have the chat window yet, but I know we're still building an audience. But yeah, I want to know what y'all are up to. So today's album is one that I actually showed in the video that we did earlier today. So, pretty sure you don't know who that is, but you will in just a moment. Just pulling up my chat string now. And while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and test out all the angles. So, let me slide on over here so I can be in frame. So, here we are, camera one. Right there, that one's good. And I learned something, from the last video we did earlier today, that I probably shouldn't cover the microphone, which is in my hand, coincidentally. So there's that camera. Then we have camera two, which is on the turntable, and that's live and working well. Outstanding. And lastly, there's a camera on the record cleaner. So I was wondering how I was going to take you guys down to the garage where, I do all my record cleaning and make the record cleaner that you can pick up on our website or at any of our fine San Diego retailers. That's M Theory, Tang Records, and Feel It Records over in East Village. So I was like, But man, the magic of Wi-Fi. So, as you're tuning in, I'm curious to know where you guys are watching from. And tell me a little bit about yourselves. Well, here comes the chat, slowly but surely. What's up, Dave? Who we got watching? Yeah, let me know in the comments so I can shout you out, find out a little bit about you and where you're viewing from. And curious to know about your vinyl interests. Not like those vinyl suits, that's kind of weird to me. But, I don't knock anybody until you try it. Oh, Phoenixville, PA, huh? Okay, all right. Philly in the house. Or should I say Pennsylvania? I don't know where it is in relation to Philly. All right. Some love from North Carolina. Nice, nice. Scott says he loves all genres. All right. I was like, I'm definitely a bit of a reggae fan. I had a, well, I still do have. I got a RP40 Like it really drew me in with that color and the red slip mat and the external controller. That's what really drew me in about that table. And as you can see on screen now, that's my current turntable. That's a VPI Super Scoutmaster. And if you're watching our last video, then you saw, well, you heard me talk about my love for VPI tables. Just something about them. Like, you know, they're pretty staunch. And no, they're not a sponsor of Elvon for the people. I just got love for them. So let's see. We're about 7 minutes into it. So let me show you the album that we're going to be opening today. So the Surefire Soul Ensemble is a local group here out of San Diego. And man, what can I say? I had a chance to see them live, and I was a little late for the show, but it was a great time seeing them. And, well, I guess without any further ado, let's see what Out on the Coast is all about. So, I started Virgin Vinyl Sunday quite a while ago, and I just wasn't sharing it. You know, like I only open new albums on Sunday. One of the things I was worried about doing this live was that I don't have any fingernails right now. So I was like, man, it's going to take me forever to open these up. I still like the recorded videos, but I like sharing it with you guys. You know, I can get new records all the time, but I like to be able to share it with other people. So I guess I'll turn that for the camera. I think I got some other stuff that I'm going to do so we can have a better angle. I'm probably going to put the camera right on top of my amplifier here. So, you know, single LP made by Coal Mine Records. And now we're going to go take it down and get it cleaned up. So I'll see you guys in the basement in just a second. Yeah, that's not working out at all. Still some technical stuff to sort out there. Since you can only actually use the app while it's live. Just hear me running down the stairs to my garage where I moved the record cleaner. And there it is. So you can see I already had some records that I was cleaning down here. And yet another VPI product. I swear they're not a sponsor. I just this stuff just works. So and having cleaned, you know, several hundred albums on this one, and you know, not having any issues whatsoever was it's really something for me. So I won't be able to see any of your comments till I get back upstairs, but so I'll walk y'all through my process. So like on all the recorded Virgin Vinyl Sundays, of course, this process is sped up dramatically because yeah, I can't post it on Instagram otherwise. So you know, I use a slip mat on here. You know, once I clean one side of the record, and so I don't cross contaminate the other album. So, don't remember whose brush this is. Mophie. I like this brush a lot. Like I got big hands. It's got a nice size grip on it. Like this is definitely one of the what I believe the must-have cleaning gear. Of course, another carbon fiber brush. Of course, this one doesn't have any debris on it or it shouldn't, because I just took it out of the packet. But anybody who's opened new records, they don't always come out of there clean. So if you don't have a carbon fiber brush, shame on you, and you should get one. They're pretty cheap. You can normally find them for under $20. I see there was a little bit of paper. I'm probably going to end up getting that up with the fluid. There's a little bit of paper on it. And of course, my secret sauce, record cleaning fluid that you can pick up. So I'm pretty generous with it. That's why I sell in such huge bottles, because I definitely believe in using it and not saving it because you only got 4 ounces of liquid. And I apologize for the noise. So if you got your speakers turned up, you might want to turn them down. Actually, I'm just going to mute my microphone because I'm not going to be talking while I'm vacuuming. So just take a watch. So I guess because I haven't recorded this, I didn't think about the fact that vacuuming is only a few seconds long. So I guess I'll explain the process. So you saw me put the record cleaner on the record, and I'm bringing the camera down so you can see some of the anti-sticking agent that they put on records, when they're brand new, and that's why I clean all brand new records instead of just my used ones. But so I applied a generous amount of record cleaning fluid on there, and then I hit it with the brush, and it's like you don't get close to your label or anything like that. I like to think that mostly common sense, but I'll explain it for the sake of people new to the hobby. And let me adjust the camera so you guys can get a little closer. If you can see what I'm talking about. No, I'm looking to see what you guys are seeing. And streaming won't allow me to get that much detail. So you can see some of the sticking agent when I had it on the last shot. Well, at least I could. And that's what gunks up your stylus. So I know y'all can hear my record cleaner motor making its noise. It's a torquey little guy. So it's not like I'm applying a lot of pressure to it, but I'm applying enough to make sure I get cleaner in those grooves. So there we go. Nice and slick. So you see I'm staying away from the label because you don't want to damage that. And I'm making sure that all the cleaner is distributed throughout the record. Bam. And now I'm going to mute you. There we go. So, it doesn't take much time to clean one record. And no, I didn't have to pre-stage this because you guys are watching. But the next part of my new edition ritual is I don't use like the paper sleeves and stuff that come with the records. I take them and I recycle them or I give them away. So if you're local in San Diego and you want some sleeves, I got all kinds of sleeves, not just paper ones. I got some nice ones, but I only use one kind of sleeve in my records. So call me old-fashioned. That's what it is. So I really like the Disc Keeper audiophile sleeves with the rice paper inside. Like, I like the thickness of them. They don't scratch the records, and they protect it pretty well from static. So now that we have a clean record, both sides, I'm going to go ahead and slide it on in here. And then put that back in this jacket. So after we get back upstairs, we're definitely going to listen. So I'm looking forward to that. Now that I learned a little bit about how sensitive the mic is and mic placement, I'm sure you'll have a better listening experience on live. And I can look at your comments and field some questions. So also another disc keeper product, the 3mm outer sleeves with the I like adhesive. So I used to live in Hawaii. The VOG, which is volcanic ash, would get on everything, and I couldn't stand for it to get on my records. So I invested in these, and there you have it, ready to add to the collection. That's a big diesel truck. All right, so we're gonna go back upstairs after I put everything away, as you know, I'm OCD like that. At least that's what the lady says. Click off that light, and I'll see you upstairs in a minute. So while the camera goes to our logo, I can still talk to you. So, what questions do you guys have about cleaning records? Record care, record organization, storage, all that. Like, I definitely love to answer questions about that. Because, it's something that's near and dear to my heart. And, a lot of the reason why I started Violent for the People. Hello again. Hello. So once I do the recording, that's when I sit down and listen, and I don't really get to appreciate it until like my second or third listen, really. Mostly second. So a little bit about these guys. Like I said, they're here from San Diego, and they're like a jazz funk band. Something I definitely it was right up my alley. Like who was that? Michael over at M Theory recommended these guys to me, and I'm not one to say no to most music, actually, which is kind of sad, but not really sad, which is why my collection picked back up pretty quickly after I started over again. So now even though I just cleaned a record on the record cleaning machine, it's a habit, so I like to keep with it, and I always clean my record before play. So I'm gonna come over here and take a look at these comments. All right, we got Dave from New Orleans. What's going on? I am gonna keep spinning. You as well. Dewey, what's going on from Cincinnati? All right. Nice. So, without further ado, I'm going to hop in this listening seat, and we're going to hear what these guys have for us. Just give me a second and let me get all set up. Let me get all set. All right. So That sounded like it was a good volume last time. But let's hear these guys. Might need my remote. That's right, Dave know what I'm talking about. All set social media for all of your business's social media needs. I'll definitely put a link in the comments after this video is done if you want to find out how Allset can help you out. Turn it up a little bit. So what do you guys think about this sound? Had a little bit of clipping, so I see I need to turn that down a little bit. So I'm looking over at my computer because I want to see y'all's comments. Quan was good. Welcome. I don't think I learned my lesson. I still didn't turn on the air because it's actually nice outside, and the issue is this damn Mac Pro. But I do got this cool ass fan, so put this thing to use. There we go. Oh, that's better. That's much better. And for those wondering, that's just water. It's too early in the day for me. I got a lot more stuff to do before I start enjoying my old favorite gin and tonic. But I want to take a look at the comments, so let's slide over here. Oh, ain't too much, man. Quan and I work together down in Hawaii. Hopefully he'll be joining me here in San Diego soon. But you know, that's up to the those detailer gods. Mind me, I'm just over here playing my my vape juice kettlebell. Alright. Point alone, but that's close enough. I need somebody to play some spades with over here. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely loving this new room. I mean, I like the old one a little bit more actually, but this one was easier to tune. It didn't have that funky angle that the old one had. So I'm curious, what do you guys think about the album? mean, I think it's hot, but I'm a little biased. I think everything in San Diego is great, to be honest. And you called out on that a lot. I welcome Cornelius from Rome. I knew somebody that I was from Rome. Worked with him some years back. Welcome. So I'm over here looking in the comments. Let me know what kind of turntables y'all got. Like I'm curious what y'all listening on, and some of your favorite artists and whatnot. Move the microphone over here so it's not directly underneath the speaker. Welcome, Matt. Welcome. We're listening to the Surefire Soul Ensemble. Their album Out on the Coast. This joint is funky. So I'm looking for a place to put my light because I got all my tripods used up. Almost got it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so alright, got a Gemini 2000. That's a heavyweight. That's a DJ table, isn't it? Oh, no worries. Definitely love to share music with everyone and let y'all know what I'm listening to. Cause like you guys tell me what's hot, and I'll probably go pick it up myself. I keep forgetting the camera's over here. I'm looking at my what you guys are seeing on the live stream on my computer, and your comments, of course. Yeah, so like while you're on here viewing, please do share it, because like I love to have some more people over here on the live stream to engross them in the vinyl culture just like we are. Get my cup because I'm a little thirsty. OJ, my man. Right now this is kind of like a Navy reunion for me, because like I got OJ, like we got Jones in here. And I miss you guys. I really do. Yeah, that's better. Now I'm not looking at my own face all on the camera. So this is something I want to do every Sunday. It won't necessarily be to this extent with the multiple angles and stuff like that. But anytime I get a new album, I definitely am going to open it up in front of you guys. So later this month, headed to Europe. Going to spend some time over there for my birthday and with the lady. Very excited about that, and I'm definitely doing some digging. So I'm gonna have some new brain fart. I'm gonna have some new vinyl road trips for you. This is more of a plane trip, but I'm not changing the nomenclature just for that. And I'm looking forward to bringing back some hot shit. Nah, OJ. So, man, I really miss having that angle on top of the turntable so I can keep track of the stylus. So let me know, like, is the audio level fine, guys? Okay, so what I'm viewing is actually about 35 seconds behind, and that's good to know. So I'm not like wondering about these comments. I was like, of course I moved the fan, and then I moved back over here. So let me reposition that fan for myself. Much better, much better. But yeah, like if y'all are liking what y'all are viewing, please do share on here on Facebook so we can get some more people tuned in and get some more people listening to this great album by Surefire Soul Ensemble. I know a little earlier I was talking about record care, so I demonstrated like more of the process that I use when I get a new album, or any album. So like anything I add to my collection goes through the same process as what you just saw earlier. So curious if you guys have any questions about record care or well shit, anything. Bob, thanks for sharing, appreciate that. But yeah, definitely want to make sure you guys can hear the music well too. So let me know in the comments how the audio sounds. Appreciate that. Take a look at where we at on this album. We got a couple more songs to go. So welcome to the new viewers. For those of you who have never seen Virgin Vinyl Sunday, well, this is the first live one. So if you haven't been to our page or our website or our Instagram, you need to subscribe first and foremost. But if you haven't seen a Virgin Vinyl Sunday before, every Sunday I choose an album that I'm going to open up, and I record the opening of it, and I give you some clips of the album. And because it's live right now, we're actually playing we might play the whole album, depending on how many of y'all are in here. And like if y'all are feeling the music, we can play the whole album out. Let me know what y'all think about that. So I think I'm gonna readjust the camera. So fix this counterbalance. There we go. yeah, I love this album. I'm definitely gonna play it a little louder when we get off. But I don't want the clip and start distorting in your speakers, so I'm monitoring that over here. So when you see me look down, I'm looking at well, I got you guys over here, and I'm controlling all this from over here. So it's not that I don't want to look at you; it's that I want to make sure you're getting the best experience. And we've reached the last song on this side. It's pretty chill. It's like a nice little cool out track. Definitely see myself having some libations. Actually, I was like the first thing I thought when I listened to this song for the first time. I was like, man, this sounds like an album I could just sit and drink to. But mostly, it's taking me up and down Southern California. It was actually I picked it up. When did I drive up to LA? It was a few months ago. I went up there and got to hang out with one of my cousins and meet my newest little cousin. So Bob says he likes the sound of it, and he wants some more info on the band. Good. I will grab the album. So, since you tune in a little later, here is the album. Let me make sure that you can see it right there. So, the Surefire Soul Ensemble, and this is Out on the Coast. So, local San Diego band, and yeah, they're pretty cool. Go ahead and open that up. Little session action. Here's the back. But I'll post a link, or should I say I'll post some pictures in the comments. But I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab my other camera from downstairs. But you can go and jam out to this music. I'll be right back. Me just clanking around. Man, looks like I came back right in time. So, what do y'all want to hear? Next side? Sounds good. I am asking you guys questions because I do want your thoughts and opinions. So, if y'all want to hear something else after this, I'm definitely down to spin a little something else, so long as it doesn't violate Facebook's policies. I'm gonna switch up the camera. So, on my table, I use a Ortofon 2 in black. That's my stylus. And you tuned in late. This is or should I say, if you're just tuning in, this is a VPI Super Scoutmaster. It's out of production, so you want to find one, you're going to have to find somebody who wants to part with it. Not this guy. With the dual motor setup and the SDS. So the this group has not been around for a while. They definitely sound like it, but they're not a group that's been around for a while. Let's give a little bit more volume, man. So welcome to all the new viewers. Thank you for joining us for this first live Virgin Vinyl Sunday. I appreciate y'all coming out. Or coming on. Yeah, definitely don't know if there's something I can do is play the whole album for some of the more lengthy releases, but this one's short and sweet and simply good. So if you're just tuning in, please make sure you share this with your friends, you know, your fellow vinyl lovers, so they can join us on Sundays or engage in some of our other posts. So like, I post pretty frequently, and I'm definitely quick to respond on social media and via email. I'll go ahead and put our website in the comments since I'm sitting in front of the old computer. So that's vinylforthepeople.com. And our Instagram. So yeah, that's me. I'm Thomas McCormick. As any of you veterans may already know, but if you're new to the channel and the page, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Where are you viewing from? and welcome to our first live Virgin Vinyl Sunday. So I'm just over here jamming out. So you have to forgive me. I can't just sit and listen to music and be still. So I'll definitely get my head nod on over here. Oh, I'm just vaping. Well, they don't make it anymore, sadly. But my favorite vape juice right here, Beast Mode, also made here in San Diego. I told you, I love everything San Diego. Nice. Thank you for joining from Jersey. What are you spinning on over there, Jeff? What kind of turntable you got? Where we at on the album? See, I had to get that top down view so I could definitely keep track of our play time. Let's shut the door and get us some better acoustics. I'm probably gonna start sweating, so I'm probably gonna regret that in a little bit. Oh man, I know that feeling very well. Our last blog post went into talking about the ordeal that I went through to get my turntable back in working order after I moved here from Hawaii, and the movers broke it, and yes, it's been sat on blocks for a little while dealing with the insurance company, and it was definitely a frustrating process. That's why I have my hands folded up right now. But yeah, it's a real frustrating process, and glad to have it back. I just got it back maybe 3-4 weeks ago. So yeah, like being in California is definitely good for those who indulge in some of the medical and the recreational. But you know, I'm also a full-time service member, so I can't indulge. But I retire soon, and I see what it's all about. So speaking of vinyl, I'll show y'all my collection while we're on here. Let me set up the other camera. There's my collection as it stands right now. I'm actually going to get you a better vantage point. Give me just a second. Bring that down a little lower. So, keep my collection in the closet. And if I still got any guys from the boat that I was last on that are still watching, you know where that sign came from. But let's see. So at the bottom I got my hip hop. Actually, let me turn the light on so y'all can see. That's a tight fit. Sorry, I know I got my butt all in the camera. So down here at the bottom, you know, I got my pop. Tori Amos is from the Troy Grill Hotel. Definitely a hard to find album, and I'm not really a Tori Amos fan, so if you're a fan, I'd be willing to part with it. An original pressing of Abbey Road with Joe Cocker, some Croce, some more Croce. Coincidentally, Jim Croce moved here to San Diego, and there was a namesake restaurant for him downtown. Love that restaurant. Original LA Woman. Not a repressing of Strange Days. Oh, Vanessa. That's what I might put on. Like, this is a cover album. This was When the Levee Breaks. So it was a Led Zeppelin cover album. Oh man, it sounds so fucking good. So it's my pop and rock section. My hip hop section is definitely lacking. So like, yeah, I probably only got like 8 hip hop albums. So most this Mijio Gazaway that I was playing. Sorry, I can't really get out of the way because I'm already in a corner. But it was a great mashup album. And then the follow up to that one. This other one was Yassine Gay, and the follow up was The Return. Some Northeast Groovers. So for those of you who don't know, I'm from DC, and yeah, go-go music is our thing. So definitely had to have a little bit of go-go, what I could find on vinyl. Some J, Sugar Hill Gang single, and I got some more sitting in the Virgin Vinyl bin, which just means that those need to be cleaned, because a couple of them were reclaimed from my Pilfered records. So yeah. Oh man, so I just came back over to the computer so I can see you guys' comments. I see you, Jeff, I see. So, oh yeah? What kind of, who off the Motown label you got? And yes, that's a first print of from the Troy Grill Hotel, because they never reprinted it, which was surprising. So like it's going for a fair amount on Discogs. But like I picked it up in Hawaii at my favorite record store there, which was Hungrier Records, and they just had a grand reopening. They moved locations to closer into town. They're down in Kakawako if you are in Hawaii and watching. So head over to Hungry Ear down in Kakawako. It's in that salt thing. I got too many names and nomenclatures going on down there for me, but I love Hungry Ear. Like it, a good deal of my collection came from there. So Jeff also just asked, if I got a cleaning machine to take scratches out. So you can't remove scratches from records, period. But like a lot of what you're hearing is dirt in your albums. It's not so much the scratches, unless they're like deep gouges. Then I recommend, unless it's a hard to find album, I recommend not picking those up at all. But I gotta add a blog post about record grading and record selection that you can view on our website. But I use a VPI 16.5 record cleaning machine, and of course we got our Bomb for the People record cleaning fluid right here. that you can pick up on our website or at a local retailer if you're here in San Diego. But of course, you're in Jersey, so like I can definitely mail some out to you. Just send me a direct message on the Vinyl for the People page, and we can talk some more about that. But yeah, so like if you just tuned in or tuned in after that part of the video where I was talking about record cleaning and demonstrating like how I clean records, I definitely recommend cleaning your records before play and regularly. So like this album got cleaned up before we played it, and while yes, it's brand new, they have a anti-sticking agent that they're coated with at the plant, so that they don't stick to one another when they come off the press. So Lou, welcome. Where are you viewing from? And well, I've been collecting records for about 5 years. So like just like in the last video, like my collection was twice that size, but no, I didn't get rid of them. I lost them. Long story short, and I'll put a link to our anniversary video from last year, which describes that whole process. I'll do that after we wrap up on this video. I'm turning this down just a smidge. So while we're on here right now, and this album is coming to an end, I want to know what y'all want to hear next. So like I am taking requests, of course, from what I have over there. So it's a little limited. It's only like 130 records over there. So mostly, I have what do I have the most of? Jazz. Like it's tough. It's a close between jazz and R&B. They're almost neck and neck. And like third would be like pop and rock, which most of that's like classic rock. It's like I'm not really a big poppy kind of guy, and like I've been listening to jazz since I was a kid. Like my mom put me onto it. My dad was a DJ actually, and unfortunately I don't have any of his albums, and my mom beats me up about that all the time. So please don't beat me up about that. So LA, that's what's up. Right up the road. I like going to Amoeba every now and then. But I would be interested to see some other smaller digging spots. See where I can find some gems and do some of our vinyl road trips up there. But I'm gonna shut up for a minute and let this track ride. But I'll definitely answer your questions as they pop up on my screen. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go back to the table over there. So welcome to all the new viewers. I appreciate you guys tuning in and joining us for Virgin Vinyl Sunday. And if you're new, please let us know where you're viewing from, so I can shout you out. It's looking like I should have restarted my computer before I started viewing the stream, because I'm not streaming using my computer. But it's a little locked up, so I won't be able to see your comments for a second until I open up a new live window. So what y'all think about this album? I mean, like we listened to it in its entirety now. So I'm curious what y'all thought about the album, and like I said, I want to know what y'all want to hear next. Let's see what I'm gonna select. Well, that's that. That was Out on the Coast by the Surefire Soul Ensemble. Let's see what we're going to play next. Got to put it away in its new home now that it's no longer in the Virgin Vinyl den. I don't know, that's a little tough to classify. I don't know what genre I want to put this under. So many different blended up genres on this album. Let me see. I'm gonna put it under jazz. And speaking of jazz, I know what we're gonna play next. Exactly what we're gonna play next. I'm not gonna play something that everybody might have. Because what's the fun in that? Like you two niggas, you want to see stuff that you may not have, right? So our next album is going to be from Miles Davis. Let me switch up that angle. So our next album is going to be Sorcerer from Miles Davis. And it's like a clandestine love letter. So like this is one of those MFSL recordings, and like this number trips me out every time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, and I'm gonna flip you back to the turntable. It's a fucking great album too, and one that I had not heard of at all until it was repressed. So this one spun at this is a 45, and our high quality audio is definitely going to help give you quite the treat. Hopefully this one doesn't violate any copyright laws, but I think they switched that up so they can monetize all of our videos here on Facebook, particularly for business pages. So I know a lot about social media marketing because I run Allset Social Media, and we provide leads and social media management and internet marketing solutions for businesses. And well, I got most of my know-how from here, and of course, I invested in a good deal of training to be able to provide the best services for businesses that we work with. But let's see what this Miles is about. Our first track is Prince of Darkness. Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties on this computer. It's probably doing too much. So I'll be back with you in the comments in just a moment. Much better. Realized I was doing some funky stuff with the video. Alright, almost back. Alright, and I'm back with it. Back. So, if you're just tuning in, thank you for joining us for Virgin Vinyl Sunday. Something that we're going to be doing every Sunday. So, the Virgin Vinyl album has already played out. That was the Surefire Soul Ensemble, Out on the Coast. Great album by a local band here in San Diego. And now we're playing Miles Davis's Sorcerer. Put y'all on the... give y'all a view of what's playing too. So that's what we're listening to currently. So let me know what y'all think about this Miles album. So like a lot of people talk about Kinda Blue, and it's like, yeah, I love Kinda Blue. Yes, it's a quintessential album. But like, it's not something that I want to listen to over and over again. This is one of the albums that like I could listen to a few times. So I think we're going to wrap up Virgin Vinyl Sunday after this side, so I can get in the kitchen and record my cooking show next. No, I'm joking. Not really doing a cooking show, but I definitely am going to cook some dinner. So for those of you who don't know, full time I'm a culinary specialist in the U.S. Navy. I've been doing it for about 15 years, and it's definitely allowed me to see some very interesting things, meet some of the coolest people in the world, and travel to some places that I probably would not have gone to on my own. So, I'm not a recruiter, and I'm not going to tell you to join the Navy, but if it's calling you, then yeah, it's probably something you should do. But for those of us who are, a little late to join the Navy, like at this age, I'm 33 currently. I probably wouldn't enlist right now. But you're not past the age cutoff, but still I'm not a recruiter. Hoo-yah. But I want to thank you guys for joining in for this maiden voyage of Virgin Vinyl Sunday Live. I'm pretty excited and glad that, we got the turnout that we did and that you guys are engaging with me, because that's why I'm doing it live, because I want to engage with you as opposed to just posting a video. It looks like I set a good time limit because my batteries are coming to the end of their lives as well. So if you're looking around the rest of my frame over there, you can see one of my other cameras on the right of the turntable. That's my DSLR. I use that for shooting videos for some of our clients for All Set. So we're a full service internet marketing company, and like we do video, we do content creation, of course page management and SEO and social media advertising. So if you're interested in that for your business, make sure you hit us up. I'll leave a link to that as well in the comments. Bob, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you coming and watching, and make sure you tune in next week. Oh, Joseph. See, I told y'all it was a reunion. So, like, I work with him in Hawaii as well. And I know he just missed my Hoo-yah plug. Thank you, Good to see you on here. So for anybody who's on here who's also served in the Navy, why don't you go ahead and let me know in the comments, and we can no sea stories this time around, because this album's about to be done. Oh yeah, Joe, you missed it, but next Sunday we'll be back live. Oh, it's good to see you too. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing this at at or between 3 and 5 on Sundays, Pacific Standard Time. So depends on how my stomach's feeling at that time of the day and who's cooking, whether it's me or the lady. So if I'm cooking, it might be a little earlier. Miles got quiet on us. Where'd I put the remote? So thanks to everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate the support, and like I do this for you guys. So if you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, please do let me know in the comments. And or if you have questions too, please let me know in the comments, and we'll get them all set. And also, let me know what you guys thought about the albums that we played. Sorcerer is definitely one of my favorite Miles albums. Y'all are going off with the emojis. So thanks for tuning in, and as always, keep spinning. I'll see y'all next week or later this week. Of course, subscribe to our Facebook and Instagram and that Twitter stuff. I'm not really a big fan of Twitter, but I do use it to engage with you guys, so you can follow us there as well. But I'll see y'all next time.